So all the faces we saw before, check them all again.
So this one is now happy.
Which one?
This one is now happy. This one is now frightened. This one is now angry. This one is now sad.
So, do we want to try the sad or the frightened face?
We tried sad before, unless sad wasn't the norm.
No, we tried angry.
Straight up.
We tried angry.
We tried angry first time.
Not true.
What do we go sad? Maybe that's, like...
I'd rather do sad than frightened, because
Yeah.
I can frighten a tree.
Maybe it's a face your fears kind of thing. Go towards the frightening thing.
Or maybe it has nothing to do with where the specific trees are positioned. Maybe it's about something else about the tree entirely.
Hold on.
Roll a perception check, everyone.
Could
Perception
I,
seeing.
Could I use
Seeing?
empathy?
Empathy won't work here.
Seeing or just
Perception seeing. Perception seeing.
Nope, I am blind.
17.
12 with 3 some.
13
Okay.
with 3
17.
Same.
I'm going to say that Leon and Rousseau notice that the branches of the trees are all pointing in specific directions per tree. So, like, all the branches are pointing in a different direction, depending on which tree you're looking at.
Does Pasha also notice this? Because Pasha got the exact same scar as Leon.
Yes.
Okay.
Is there anything else I gather from being a higher number? Is that it?
Yes, you notice that for the sad tree, because I said the tears were coming down and forming a puddle, you actually see images in the puddle itself. If you want to take some time to study the images, you can, Rousseau.
We're not doing anything else, so yeah. The puddle was here, right?
The sad tree was over here.
Okay. I will investigate said puddle.
You investigate said puddle, and you see a leaf in the puddle that is changing from light green to vibrant green to orange to white, like snow-covered white, and then back to light green again. And it just keeps going in a cycle.
Found something, Russo?
The leaf. Come look at this, Tyrion.
Yeah?
Leaves? Rosie says.
Yeah?
This one particular leaf in the puddle, it's changing.
She's pulling Leon with her. Like taking hold of her hand and pulling it.
Jesus.
Daretham will stay over with Pasha.
Yeah.
It is fall now, but also, could the tree faces, there's 4 of them, and 4 seasons and 4 leaf changes, could it be a correlation?
What if it's instead the season of the tree? What if it's fall, maybe the tree with the fall is the right way, maybe?
Ooh, can I grab the leaf after it turns white?
You can't physically grab it. It's just water.
It's just an image. Does
Yeah, it's just
anything
an
happen
image.
when
You
I
can't-
touch the water?
When you touch the water, it ripples, and then when it settles, you can see the image again. So nothing happens other than it just disturbs the water.
Are the branches of the trees pointing in the same direction that the
No.
tree is?
No, they're not pointing in the same direction.
Where is each tree pointing to?
So, the sad tree, the sad tree's branches aren't actually pointing at anything in particular. The happy tree over here is pointing to the west.
So
The
here.
frightened tree is pointing to the east, and the angry tree is pointing to the north.
Hmm.
Are all the trees the same? Are they just the trees with any season particular?
The trees do not seem to be of a specific season, other than they all have like light green leaves.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well,
Perhaps follow where they're pointing, like Rosie said.
yeah.
Question is, which one do we follow? We've tried angry and happy. We haven't tried frightened yet, but that's back the way we came.
But also,
Other trees, it's with different expressions.
Yeah, can we like search out this clearing area, like
Which one?
here or
Yeah, you can.
here?
There's
or
three. There's actually
et cetera?
3 trees over here.
Any faces?
Yeah. So this one's a happy tree that's pointing to the west. This one is a frightened tree that's pointing to the east. This one is a angry tree that's pointing to the north.
oh, so all the faces are pointing in the same direction.
All the faces are pointing in the same
What about
direction.
here?
Same thing. All the happy trees are pointing to the west. All the frightened trees are
Okay.
pointing to the east. All the angry trees are pointing to the north.
All trees are the same.
I would say we follow, personally, the happy. Just because we tried it once doesn't necessarily mean that it's not a continuous path.
Yes, but also we didn't measure where the trees were pointing. We only went to where they were at. So.
Is the X that I marked still in the same spot to the left?
Yes.
Okay. Well, the X is still here.
Branches. The happy ones. I mean, realistically, that's
All
what
right.
we tried to do before. Then we can start eliminating options if that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Could I pick up a stick off the ground and then drag it behind me so that there's a line as we walk on?
You can. Okay.
And we'll go west.
You will go west. As you guys are walking for 10 minutes, Daretham, you reach the point where you have been feeling this whoosh. You don't feel it this time. And you start to notice that the trees have started to grow greener. And you can feel the temperature rising hotter, almost like it was summertime.
Ah, I see. Alright.
And you could go ahead.
But the sun starts to set, which is odd because you've been in the forest not long enough for it to turn nighttime, so something feels illusionary there, Daretham.
Could I entropy that to like see if I could not necessarily see through, but like feel or yeah, I don't know, do something with the entropy?
What was the previous season?
Spring.
Spring? Okay, so now it's summer.
Yep.
What was the question, Daretham?
Could I roll an entropy on the setting sun to like tell if it's really night or like what the illusion there is?
Yeah, go ahead. 20? You believe that the night sky is an illusion.
Okay,
It's not actually... You did not actually go forward through time. It's
got it.
It's
Okay, so
magical
then
darkness.
Daretham would say,
Alright, few points. Number 1, transportation didn't happen, so we're on the right path. Number 2, I have a feeling we're going through all the seasons. Number
Yes.
3, don't worry about that, it's still daytime.
Yes, but we still need a lantern.
True.
Well, I'll put out my lantern.
You guys reach a gnarled gate. The path leads you to a gnarled gate. And in the middle of the woods, you find a graveyard.
Spooky. It is the Halloween episode, so.
Yes. There are different graves around here, and in each grave, there seems to be a spectral figure. You can't... They clearly look humanoid, but you can't see, like, faces. You can't see any, like, specific details. They're spectral, and it looks like these spectral beings are either burying or digging the graves.
can we tell if like, is it like 1 and 1 or is it like we can't tell?
So they're doing the motions as if they're digging or burying, but the dirt itself is not being disturbed.
Got it.
And you can hear the sounds of crickets chirping. You can hear the sounds of owls hooting. You might see some bats flying overhead.
All right. Could I try to roll? I assume it would be spirits to notice if these are spirits or demons.
Yeah.
Well, we're definitely not Norlay anymore.
18 with 6 stun points.
Yeah, you feel like there's a lot of demonic energy in this spot of the forest.
I'm just going to say, just very quietly,
Demons.
And just like before, there is a gate that leads to a path to the west, a gate that leads to the path to the east, and a gate that leads to the path to the north, in addition to the gate that you just came through.
I want to look at all of the spectral guys. Are there people with happy and sad and frightened expression?
Yeah, go right ahead. Yeah, if you go up to the spectral guys, again, they don't seem to notice you at all. They don't react to you in whatsoever. And again, you don't see like facial expressions or anything. They're just, think of them as just like balls of light that just have a humanoid form. They're just glowing light things.
They're like silhouettes.
Silhouettes, correct. So you cannot see any faces.
Could I investigate the tombstones and try to read them?
Yes, you can. Please do.
Oh boy, do I have to roll? Like
you don't have to roll.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to roll.
Can Leon read? Let's see.
All of the gravestones, Leon, say the exact same thing. And I will reveal to you what the message is. Leon, would you like to read out loud what the message is?
Beware the words I write here. Of those who enter, none are left. Those woods are a portal straight to the afterlife. Turn back now. Boy, I'm convinced. Do you wanna go back the other way?
That depends. Do you want to stay in the dark forever about your parents, Leon?
Yeah.
Well, I think it says turn back now. Is that a warning or instructions? Is the way forward actually back?
Could be.
Possibly.
That's a fair point.
Can I make a general, I guess, I don't know if it would be cunning or perception or whatever, but just to, look around and see if there's any other clues I can notice?
Sure.
What would that be? Cunning or...
Perception, I bet.
Cunning investigation, I guess investigation or cunning.
I think there's one for clue searching. I think it's perception searching. Would
Sure.
be the best one.
That probably would be it too.
So, perception. Probably gonna suck this. Oh, wow. 14. Okay, that's not the worst.
You don't think that there's anything else that would help with knowing what direction to go, other than these stone slabs, these grave...
And they all say the same thing.
They all say the same thing.
Well, if we take that quite literally, perhaps we should turn around.
Or if we want to take the other literally, also just say none are left. Go to left. Where we entered, maybe.
Well, it also says a portal straight to the afterlife, so that'd be north.
That also.
And then right
What is
to the
the
right.
full thing? What's the full thing again?
Beware the words I write here. Of those who enter, none are left. These woods are a portal straight to the afterlife. Turn back now.
So, none are left. Beware my right.
Well, no.
Straight to
Beware
the
the words
afterlife.
I write. Straight.
Yeah.
Turn back. Okay, so I don't think we should go. I don't think we should go right
Okay.
because beware was said before I write.
Mm-hmm.
The question is afterlife good or bad? Because I don't think we should go left. So it's either forward or back.
I would argue for not going to the afterlife and remaining alive, which seems prudent and helpful.
We're gonna have to move at some point.
Yeah, we can't just stay stuck here for the rest of eternity.
I'd go back. Of course, maybe when they say right, they don't mean the direction right, and it's don't trust what I'm writing. Therefore, we should go right because beware the words I write. Turn back now. Beware of that.
What about there are none left? What if that means the left's clear?
Could be.
Well, since it is a warning to turn back now, I think back is the only safe option, unless it's a catch-22 where if you turn back, you're dead.
What does this catch-22 you say? Well, anyway. I mean, we don't know even though it's going to be possible trial and error, or if these spirits are gonna do something to us.
I sense demonic presence, so I have a feeling if we fuck up, then we're gonna have to fight.
Maybe we should search for other things. Did you find anything while you were looking around?
No, nothing.
I'll see if.
This is a reach, but would I be able to make a magic check just to see if there's anywhere that's not as demon-y direction-wise?
You can certainly roll. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm probably gonna get nothing because I have a flat 1 in the stat, but here we go. Yeah, no, I'm not.
No.
I want to see if there's any tracks around. See if there's any leftover, any
Sure.
old tracks.
Roll a spot.
That's perception tracking, unfortunately.
Yeah, perception track. Yeah.
12 again. Oh lord, 12s are my number.
I'm gonna say no.
I can't see any tracks.
I'm gonna vote left.
I'm going to vote not right.
Rosie's shaking and she's been kind of crushing Leon's hand, and it's getting very clammy. I think we should go whatever we should go. We should do it really soon.
I say straight.
Oh man, I like back, but I do agree with the not right.
I think the question right now is straight or left.
Pasha just looks impatient, and so she's gonna look at Leon and say, "You said you wanted to go back, correct?"
Yes, because that's the safe option.
Pasha starts heading back.
She's gonna head back. All right.
Oh boy.
This is taking too long.
But,
All right. Is that where everybody else is going?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone will go back. And then as you guys go back, Daretham, you feel something rush over you, and you guys end up to the... Oh gosh, I don't know why my roll 20 is being off. But you guys will basically end up at the north gate. You will end up at the north gate.
Well, that was incorrect.
So left.
And there is now something new.
Oh. What is new?
Oh.
There's a new gravestone.
No.
Oh,
Time to read.
Yeah. What does it say?
Are you gonna look?
I'm reading
Yeah.
it.
You go over there, and it just has a name, and it says Rosie Solney on it. And as soon as, Rosie hasn't seen it yet, but that's what the name
I'm
is
gonna
on the screen.
distract her and be like, have you seen any plants? I know this is an enchanted woods, but maybe the medicinal power is increased.
Oh, that's right. We haven't been looking for plants this whole time.
Yeah, and graveyards are a known place for a lot of poisonous plants to grow.
And for him to come over.
Yeah, and I would kind of look, see that, go.
All right then, gravestones, quick.
Sorry for that laugh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, check the other gravestones. Is the message the same?
The same. The exact same.
Okay.
But why is there a name now?
It's a threat, I think. Or a promise.
We know following their advice, written literally, isn't gonna work. I mean, let's think about the message. That hasn't changed.
Now we have a tombstone with a name of... that we know.
Straight to the afterlife. Maybe we're supposed to go straight. There's a grave.
I feel like we have to go left. If we take the first sentence at its core, beware the words I write, so we shouldn't trust what they're writing. Of those who enter, none are left. So, if you want to leave, go to the left.
Go to the left, maybe.
Yes.
Point I made originally.
Yeah.
True.
I'd say we go there. Alright, you two lovebirds, let's make our way left.
Oh no.
But I found some plants though. Russo, you'll notice that she has found Ghoul's beard.
Also, I'm going to specifically
Or the bot.
lean on the gravestone with Rosie's name, covering it from her sight.
Good idea. But yeah, so some background on Ghoul's beard, Leon. Ghouls don't really have beards, do they? I imagine some do. If they had beards before becoming ghouls, that is. What? You don't think they grow them after beghoulement? Beghoulement? Anyway, isn't it caused by the blight? Nothing can grow on blighted ground. I don't think that applies to hair, does it? Skin isn't really ground. Why are we discussing this? I'm bored. Can you believe she's forgotten already? She already talked about Ghoul's beard 2 weeks ago? Be nice. She's mature. It's hardly useful unless you want to kill someone, ruin their minds, or some ghastly combination of the two. There was that one story about a cat that chewed on Ghoul's beard and then ended up bursting into flames. You're just proving my point here. Ugh, I hope she doesn't make us touch it again. That thing is repulsive. Plants shouldn't be hairy, like a ghoul's beard. Haha. Stop laughing, I think she heard you. She's coming. That's an actual,
Excerpt.
I think, excerpt from, one of the codexes in Dragon Age Inquisition. So...
It's one, Leon's remembering it, he's just remembering the entire, line.
Yes, but anyway, it is used for things like Antivan fire, confusion grenades, and pitch grenades. She's gonna collect it, and then she's gonna say, "So are we guys going? Which direction are we going?"
Left.
Right.
Yep.
So is that west then?
Yes, west.
Or east?
East.
West.
Oh,
No,
west.
West.
You're going west. Okay.
Wait, shit. Okay. We entered, none left. Yeah, we should go west, right?
Yep.
Right? Yeah, okay.
Okay. So you go west, and then Darethim, you will once again feel a whoosh, and you will end up at the east gate.
Nope.
So we'll be about here.
Yep.
Is there a new tombstone?
Nope. There's no new tombstone.
Is Rosie still with us?
She is.
Does the tombstone still say Rosie's name?
It does still say Rosie's name.
Hey, Rosie, do you think there's any more Ghoul's beard around?
I can look.
Let's go back.
Turn. You mean as in turn right?
Yeah. Maybe, I don't... Well, no.
I still say straight to the afterlife.
Yeah, we'll take straight.
It's up to the rest of you, but that's my guess.
Well, got no reason to argue you on that one, Darethim. I agree. Let's go.
You're going straight?
So north.
So you're going north?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going up here?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys go north, and then you will end up back here again, Daretham. You will feel a whoosh, and this time when you guys return back, there is another gravestone.
Name is...
This time.
Before we check the tombstone, I'm still going to distract Rosie, but I'm also going to say maybe the directions are reset from where you enter, rather than an absolute direction. I'm going to head off with Rosie again, because she doesn't need that in her life.
Who's the other tombstone's name?
The name is Leon Faust.
Oh, their graves are next to each other. That's so sweet.
Oh, that's right.
That is
Oh, the graves are next to each other.
Meanwhile, the DAA Tia just slowly sinks.
Live on the bottom of the sea.
Yeah, I think that's sunk quite
In
deep.
the background that says Tyrion.
Okay.
That's a good.
Have anything happened with the gravediggers?
Nope, they're still digging. Nothing has happened with the gravediggers. The only change is the tombstones that appeared in the middle.
What if the stones appear when we get the direction wrong and we have to do this a certain amount of times?
That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe, or maybe we have to go we go what the creepy stone tells us. We take the reverse order. We went back. We went straight. Got 2 tombstones. What if next is left?
We might as well try it.
Daretham's out of ideas.
Worried when there's stones for the rest of us, what it's gonna happen.
I know. But
Rosie comes up and says, "You guys keeping track of where we're going, right?
yes.
Has someone been writing down what we've been doing up to this point?"
Yeah, I mean, I've been keeping notes in my notebook.
Okay, I'm just thinking...
Yeah, we first went back, then we went left, and then we went straight. Or more specifically, we went...
Right.
So first we went
back south.
this
So we
way.
entered south and we left south, and we entered north and we went west, and we entered east and we went
North.
North.
And then entered south again. Yeah, let me switch to it.
And when did you see the gravestones appear?
When we went south and when we went north.
North.
Okay. See if you can figure it out.
That's as far as, and it's only the south north and north south where we found the greenstones. What do we think east?
We haven't yet.
I do like west because we didn't get a gravestone then, and it is now left, true left.
True.
But we also
Give it
have
a
not
shot?
gone east at all.
We also not gone east.
Well, we've got the mistake to make if we go east. I feel like nothing's gonna happen until it says everyone's name.
Maybe they're preparing the gravestones for us.
That's the thought, yes.
Let's try east.
I
Let's
like-
not-
I would actually like Leon's idea.
Okay. You guys will travel east,
Well,
which means... Go
don't we
ahead.
want to go left? Sorry. Left, which was be west.
Is that where you want to go?
I'm going with Leon and voting we go west.
I'll vote west too.
Yeah,
I'll
then
go
we
west.
Yeah, alright.
Okay.
Go west.
You guys go west, which is which means that you guys will end up on the east gate.
So we do teleport, okay.
So you do teleport back to the east gate, and
Another tombstone.
another tombstone.
Oh boy.
And this one says,
Tyrion Seedov, right next to Leon's.
He's stuck between the two.
Are you sure it's not a triangle?
Oh yeah, maybe it should be. Yeah, that's true. Maybe
Well,
it should
is
be like
Rosie
this.
into Tyrion,
It's-
though?
Oh.
There we go. Maybe Tyrion's is over there. Yeah, there we go.
Well, this is interesting. My name is popped up.
Wait. Oh, wait.
Are they tombstones or are they like coffins?
They're tombstones.
Okay, never mind. Wait, it's just the stone. It's not like a grave, like an open grave, it's just a stone.
It's just a stone right now.
Okay.
Just a tombstone. Yes.
I guess east.
Yeah.
You guys are going back east?
One sec. My brain is doing a thing.
Yeah, my brain is not good at this, so... This is like the fade part in Origins that I just hated.
Well, we can see where we left and where we entered. So if we leave south, we enter north. If we leave west, we enter east. And
We're try east.
yeah,
That's the only path we need to take, I think, for now, and see what the east does. Might give
If
a
we
point
leave-
that to west.
if we leave north, then we enter south. So the only option is east brings you back to west.
So what if it brings us back to where we need to go? We haven't tried that point.
Yeah, we could definitely try it. And there's still enough of us left. Haha.
All right. So you guys are going back east.
Callista, what was the thing?
My brain is like grasping at stuff, and I'm like, come on, brain, work. And my brain's like, no, I want to take a nap. Thanks, brain.
Okay.
What's the one direction we haven't gone?
East.
East.
East. Yeah, then east.
You guys are going east.
Yeah.
All right. You go east, which means you'll end up at the west gate.
Alright. Any new tombstone?
Another new tombstone.
Oh boy.
Whose name is it now?
That one is Pasha.
Okay.
Wait, is it
So-
Pasha or is it Tamazran? Or is it the serial number?
I'm gonna say it's Pasha.
Okay.
It just says Pasha.
So
It was like, who's doing something? I don't know.
a
Sorry.
compiled list is if we go back, there's a grave. The only time that we didn't get a grave is when we went north to west, which is a right-hand turn. Don't know if that matters. East to
Left.
well, when we enter in east and we go north, that's also a right-hand turn, and there was a grave.
I think maybe we could try doing the order, but from our new
From where we
position. Not
came.
pun.
Right, from where we came from where we're positioned when we arrive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rather than always going for the same north, go for the new north. If we're going straight ahead, if that makes sense.
Oh, so what you're saying is we do a right, and then a left, and then a straight, and then a back?
But like relative to where we came from.
Yes. I'm saying because if no, I don't know what I was saying. I had something and then the thought went.
That makes sense.
Yeah, essentially, we go here, we end up there. We did,
And then left from there, so that would be east. Right? Yep.
Nope, yeah, east, sorry.
East,
Then
which will turn us to here. And then from there we go straight, so back to east. And then a left, which would be back to north.
Nope, back, so like this. Nope.
Okay.
I think we just go there.
Yes, first move is down here.
All right, you're going south now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go south, which will bring you up to the north.
Tombstone?
No tombstone.
Okay.
So now left, which would be right, which would be east.
East. Or
You go east, you will end up here. No tombstone.
Straight, so that's
East again.
Straight east again. No tombstone.
And
then
back.
behind us, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So
You
west.
turn back, and you leave the graveyard.
Hooray!
And we find
Good
that 4 of our
job.
members are not with us.
Oh no!
Nope. You guys are fine. You guys are good. Ask me in the vlog what would have happened if you
Yeah, I'm
failed
curious.
this test.
Yeah.
My guess is would be like, "Ooh, time to bite you."
Yeah, that's my thought too. Like if
I'm
demons would have
thinking
poured
we would
in.
have fight.
Or we would have fought like shadow versions of ourselves that rise up from the
Ooh.
graves.
Ooh.
Or both.
All right. The temperature starts to lower a little bit, and the leaves change orange and yellows and purples and browns. And you are now at this part of the forest.
So fall.
Yes. You came from the west.
Mhm.
Just as an FYI. You came from the west when
Okay.
you reached this part of the forest. Feel free to roll a
Perception? Searching?
perception. Hearing this time,
Oh.
Tyrion.
Alright, then I would have got +2 on that, so that's 16 for me.
Oh wow. That's a 17 for me.
That's
My
7 for me. Pasha doesn't hear anything.
That's a
My-
10
my
for
el-
me.
for once my elven ears are working.
You're not on this one.
16 to Tyrion. Did anyone get higher than a 15? Other than those two? Anyone else? Okay. You two, you can... It's fall, and so there's a lot of... It's a little windy, and as the wind blows, you can hear the leaves rustling and some falling to the ground. But you can hear the sound of whispers in the wind. And the whispers say the following. Any group may try, but none shall make it through. The way shall never be known to all but one. I will send that into the chats.
Ah, perfect.
Yes, please.
I will put that into the Discord chat.
Okay.
Hooray, puzzles.
Any group may try, but none shall make it through. The way shall never be known to all but one.
Hark, congratulations. You successfully made the one thing players hate, the optimal choice, splitting the party.
Is that what you think you need to do?
I mean, I don't know. That's the first initial thing that comes to mind.
I tell everyone, do you hear that?
I do.
Nope.
Hear what?
Any group may try, but none
And-
shall make it through.
The way shall never be known to all but one.
So does that mean that we have to have a guide? That one person keeps their eyes and ears open while the rest close their eyes and just sort of trail behind them like a rope
Maybe.
procession?
Maybe.
Or we have to split up.
Split up.
What if they mean one group?
I don't know if I like that.
It does say any group may try.
But it's also
But it also says none shall make it through.
All but one. But who is that one? Is the question.
Well, you two seem to be hearing the wind. Maybe. Well, I've got a rope here. We could all just hold on to the rope, and then one of you leads while the rest sort of blindly follow. Maybe close their eyes and just feel along.
You can try
'Cause-
that.
I think that makes sense.
You want me to try Deritum? I've got pretty good elven eyes and ears.
I think you'd be a bit better than I would.
Okay.
But the next question is, where will you follow or lead to? Maybe follow the whispers on the wind? But
Maybe there has to be something. Maybe there's signs. Maybe there's something around that I can use. I'm gonna look around to see if there's any, like, do I see any signs of any hints of directions or any hints that are odd? No.
I would say no.
I can't see anything right now.
Can you determine a direction from the sound of the wind?
I'll try.
The wind comes from different directions. So sometimes it's from the north, sometimes it's south, sometimes it's southeast, sometimes like it doesn't seem to have any. There doesn't seem any like specifics, rhyme or reason.
I think this is a test of faith. How well do you trust your teammates to lead you? Are you willing to blind and deafen yourself to put your well-being in their hands? I think that may be what this is.
Could be true.
Is the rope being like passed out?
Yeah, I'll grab a rope.
Kind of almost in response to Pasha's question, everyone would see Dareth reach out a hand to the rope, grab it, and close his eyes immediately. Like without hesitation.
Alright.
Oh.
Okay. So you all grab a piece of the rope?
Yeah.
Pasha, I think, is also, she's, because I imagine Pasha's going to be the last one holding onto Vala's reins and the rope. And I think she's also going to just, probably with her sash, she's going to tie that just so Vala is also not seeing, because I think it would be very difficult to be like, Vala, close your eyes and don't open them.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
I'm going to have my right hand on the rope, my left hand on the shoulder in front of me.
And somebody's leading? Is that what my understanding
Tyrion.
is? Somebody's leading
I'm
this?
leading.
Tyrion, you're leading. Alright, and everybody else is just holding onto the rope. So Tyrion, which direction are you going? Just out of curiosity.
There's no signs of anything, so I'm gonna go north.
Alright, you're gonna go north. After about 10 minutes, Garetham feels something, and you find yourself back to this part of the forest again.
Translocation again.
We knew straight, wasn't it?
North. No.
Or this isn't the solution to the problem.
That is possible.
Turn things for a bit. He's going.
I don't see any graves though, so that's good.
I'm
We're not
looking
under a
around.
time limit.
I'm looking around. Is there any other anything else? Nothing.
Nope, but the wind is blowing a little harder, and you can hear the message more clearly. Any group may try, but none shall make it through. The way shall never be known to all but one.
Wait, that's a little weird wording. The way shall never be known to all but one. Is it just me, or does that seem like weird wording?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, it's just one, so only one person will know. So that means Leon. The only other person that knows around this place.
Oh! That's a good
I
point.
could try. I mean, I've got a general sense of where home is, but... Can I hear the message now, or is it not strong enough?
I'll say so. I'll say yes. Everyone can hear the message by now. I'll say so.
I can definitely try. If you guys trust me, that is.
I trust you enough.
I trust you, Leon, Rosie says.
As do
Good
I.
friend.
Indeed.
Never given us a reason not to.
He's gonna sort of head in the general direction of where he thinks home is.
Yeah. Everyone roll a spot hearing check. I'm sorry, this is perception hearing check. Leon, and anyone who got higher than a 15. Did anyone get higher than a 15? All right.
Tyrion, Pasha, and Daretham.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Leon, you hear a voice coming from your pack saying, "My dear boy,
Oh no.
if you grow tired of all of this running around blindly, I have a solution to all of these puzzles."
He's gonna slowly, because everyone's blind at this point, so he's gonna slowly hold up the
Yeah.
book to his face. What do you suggest?
I don't like playing by this forest rule, so I say we just break the rules and force our way out of these idiotic puzzles.
I do like, well, That is predicated on the fact that we have enough strength to break through, and I don't
Quick question.
believe we do.
Can me and I assume the three of us all hear this conversation, like the entirety of it?
I would say so.
I'm gonna whisper.
If you
Can I
have
whisper
higher than a
enough?
15.
Or?
Yeah,
we
you
hear it,
can.
but we hear it still, I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
We rolled high enough.
Well, roll a deception. Yeah, roll a deception and see if that's what they have to break.
Oh,
Wow.
20. Okay. So the DC is 20 to hear Leon's end.
Thank God, that means Pasha didn't hear. Okay.
Well, Pasha heard the other voice.
Yep.
She heard the other voice. She just can't hear Leon. All right. So Leon, what did you say?
But that's predicated on the fact that we have enough strength, and I don't know if we have enough to break through this forest.
Ah, but I know of a ritual that can help. And you know what that means. He means let's use blood magic to just flip the table, basically.
Yeah.
He wants to just us flip this table, this whole thing, and just use blood magic to get out of it. Because blood magic solves
It
everything.
solves everything, and there's no Templar to stop me.
With no Templar to stop
No,
you.
only a Pasha.
Think of...
I think Pasha, upon hearing that a creepy disembodied voice going, I know a ritual, Pasha, I think, is going to pull on her end of the rope, and she said, who's that?
He's gonna quickly stuff his book into his bag. What did you hear?
I heard a male voice.
I think I heard something. I think I heard something on the wind too.
Saying it, I think.
You feel the rope shake just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Darethan will like quickly pipe and say,
I think a voice may be on the wind too.
Tyrion says nothing.
It didn't sound like it was on the wind. It sounded immediate.
You sure? I could have sworn it was low.
and like he, I guess the direction.
It felt like it was more slightly off to the side.
Roll a communication persuasion.
Can you
Darethan.
That's a fun.
lighting check, please?
That's a deception. So
Yeah, deception, yes. What was the question, Callista?
I was just gonna say, is it the deception or is that gaslighting? Is that gaslighting?
Yeah, so it's a 16. I guess if you want to, Pasha,
Perception
you
empathy.
could try to do a perception empathy. If I guess you could try.
Ooh.
Okay, so if you want to, you could buy that. You could buy the... maybe it was just the wind.
May I roll an investigation to see if I can pick up what Daretham's throwing down?
Sure.
well, that would also be perception empathy, right? Because investigation is you like question it.
But investigation means you can observe small details in one-on-one conversations.
I would allow it. I would allow it if
But
it's higher.
are you like able to observe the details in just voice, or do you need face for that too?
It doesn't say, I think.
So that's at the
That's
part.
fine.
I'll see what he rolls.
the heart.
Let's
It's
see
up
what
to
he rolls. Let's see how high he gets. What is it? 20?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I'm gonna say yes. I'm
Tried
gonna
to
say
cover
yes
for
with
you,
the
Leon.
20.
I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
Oh boy. Leon is still slightly flustered.
Pasha, she's still got her eyes closed, but I think she, well, maybe it was on the wind. You can tell she
I'm not
doesn't
entirely
really
sure.
believe what she's saying,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, she's kind of like, I am in a haunted forest. Maybe it's playing tricks. Maybe I'm hearing things.
Darethan says like
I'm
Just-
not entirely sure myself, but it didn't seem like right next to me.
In this whole conversation, Tyrion has been quiet as fuck. He's just like,
Let's keep
Tyrion,
moving.
Go ahead.
I'm getting a little spooked myself.
By this point in the conversation, Leon, you realize you're back where you started again.
Oh. This didn't work either. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm going to say something crazy. I think we have to split the party.
That's what I said.
dun dun
I'm
dun.
sorry. Stealing everyone else's ideas, apparently. Ignore me.
Is it still night or is it day again?
No, the sun came back. Sorry, when you left the grave, the sun came back. Yes,
okay.
it's still daylight.
I have to agree with her.
Daretham would open his eyes, separate, and say,
If no one else wants to, I can go first.
Oh,
Well, isn't it a we split, and then hopefully we don't meet back up here?
Or maybe we go one at a time and see if one of us would return.
Okay.
I'm gonna vote that we split into smaller groups and try each direction.
That's still groups. It says one singular.
Oh, I don't like this, Rosie says, shaking a little bit.
I can test it out.
And then I'll go after you, Daretham, just to test it out as well.
Daretham will go. Let's roll for it because Daretham's just going to be random with this. One is north. North it is.
Okay.
There you go.
So you go in this direction. All right. And then how long? You're just gonna wait? Like how?
How long? It was 10 minutes before I would feel the translocation, right?
Yeah.
So I'd tell everyone.
It's usually around a 10-minute walk before the translocation happens.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys are just gonna wait for the full 10 minutes and see what happens?
Can I investigate the forest around while we're waiting for clues?
Sure.
Oh boy. Could I use my natural lore to help?
Yeah, I'll let you use that.
Well, would arcane lore be appropriate?
Yeah, it could be appropriate too. 16. Yeah, you sense. You sense a lot of magical activity in this part of the forest, Leon. A lot of teleportation-y magic. 10 minutes later, Daretham comes from the south.
Has the winds picked up?
I'm sorry?
Out of character, did the winds pick up again? Because it happened
Slightly.
the first time. Okay.
Yeah, slightly.
Leon,
Okay.
maybe go in the direction of your home again.
Yeah. Want to guess that's more southish? Or...
More northwest-ish.
Okay, I will go that way then.
And is everybody else just gonna stay put for 10 minutes?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
But when I get a little bit out of sight and, out of hearing,
Yep.
I'll talk with Pyrus.
Well, my boy, have you come to your senses now?
How much blood will this need?
Probably... This forest is very powerful. Probably enough to knock someone unconscious for an hour?
No, someone is... Oh, gosh. I don't think I have enough blood.
Not to kill them, just make them unconscious for an hour.
I don't think I have enough blood for that myself.
Well, it doesn't have to be you. You're the one that's supposed to be casting the ritual.
Yes, but I doubt anyone would be like, oh, use my blood to knock me out and save us from this forest.
Hi, I'm Daretham.
Just do Tyrion. He's on my hit list anyway.
I think he has enough scars.
Well, then you won't notice another one then.
Could I slowly trickle blood onto a piece of paper as the ritual, and draw out the ritual long enough so that maybe I won't get knocked out, but I will still be a little pale?
I would not advise that, my boy.
You need fresh blood, I bet.
That then it would put you under necessary.
Are there any animals around that I could use?
Animals. Yes. You would have to find one though. I don't know if you've seen that's the problem. You haven't seen. You would need an animal that's about human size, and you haven't seen an animal that's human size.
Like a deer or so.
Yeah, you
I've
haven't
got a-
seen one.
I've got a few vials of dragon blood. Dragons are fairly magically powerful.
Oh, we can. That would probably work.
Okay. I've got... How many different dragons do you need? I've got 3 different dragon bloods. 8 vials in total.
How many bottles you said?
8.
8. Well, normally, like I said, you would need a lot, but because you have dragon blood, which are particularly potent...
And there's a few from a high dragon, too, of note.
Yeah.
So I would say, how many from a high dragon?
2.
2 from a high dragon? I would say, if you were to do 1 from a high dragon, plus 2 vials from a lesser dragon, that will be enough. It would be enough to break the enchantment of this part of the forest.
Could I store it on a piece of paper so that if things start going south, I can just crush the paper and activate it to magic us out?
I don't think that's how it works.
Okay.
I think it would have to be a freshly cast ritual.
Probably.
Okay.
You're on your own, though, and you're not killing anything.
Yeah, not killing anything. Okay. Well, let's try this one last time, and if things start going south, we'll do it.
Sounds good. Go ahead, Leon. So you're gonna keep northwest, and if you don't, again, do anything with the ritual in 10 minutes, you will appear back here.
Well, sorry guys, I guess that didn't work.
Is it the direction or?
I also didn't really feel anything on my walk, except, the translocation, but...
So who's going next in what other direction?
I'm gonna take Daretham to the side a bit as we're all thinking.
Okay.
I may have a solution, but you may not like it.
Yeah, keep Pyrus, quieter and to cover for you.
Yeah, thanks for that. I sort of froze.
I was just trying to help. I've kept my mouth shut for the last 2 parts of this blasted forest. I'm tired of this forest. So sue me.
I agree. But still, we're right there. I could hear you and I was 3 people down.
Yeah, I'm just worried that Pasha may have heard something.
She did.
Oh, yeah, yep, and she's suspicious, and suspicion is not a linear thing. It happens all at once, and then everything comes down crashing around you. It's fine,
I don't understand why you all are so upset about people hearing me. We can silence people very easily.
Okay, I just rolled a 17 with 4 stump points to walk on them.
yeah, that's fine.
Wait, perception? Perception. Get lucky. I was not lucky.
Oh, no.
Leon, it's up to you. Perception.
Leon's very bad at perception, and he's very distracted by a book.
You could roll an 18. You could roll an 18.
I could.
Could happen. It could happen.
Nope.
Did not happen.
I'm staying behind the tree.
Yeah, so you hear Russo him say, he says, I don't know why you're all so, obsessed over people hearing me. We can easily silence people.
Pyrus. No.
Pyrus.
What is his plan now?
Why are you bringing me here in the first place if I can't help?
Well,
Leon,
I expect you to help, but not in a destructive manner. We have a solution, it's just... I'd rather we do it the correct way through this forest than try to break an enchantment. Things don't like it when you break into their house.
I feel like we'll have to fight something.
I have a solution, but we'll save it for now.
Please tell me it doesn't involve your own.
No, I've got a solution for that. It won't harm anyone.
Okay, that's good. Good. Well, do you have any ideas on the forest then?
I don't like the idea of splitting a party, but I think we have no choice at this junction.
We need to leave at the same time, maybe.
I think so, but this is probably a full party sort of discussion. People get suspicious if we're gone too long.
I guess, can you think of any other option?
As you guys are probably talking, I look at Pasha. Where is everyone now? Are we just us?
I'd like to imagine just Pasha, Vala, Tyrion, and Rosie are just all stood in a line watching Dertham and Leon, and then Rousseau behind a tree.
Yeah.
Are you
Like,
done? Like I yell at them.
And Darthan would like nudge Leon out.
Oh, yes, we were discussing the magical properties of the forest, and it's very powerful enchantment.
I'm staring a bit.
The only thing I can think of is perhaps all splitting up at the same time, all leaving individually different directions. I can't think of anything else.
At this stage, I'm in agreement.
It's better than being picked off.
Well, how many we are? We are 7. We just take 7 directions.
Leaves one unchecked direction on the compass rose.
I don't know about this, Leon. Rosie is looking at you, and she's very worried.
Think of it as a chance to look at some more enchanted herbs, and I won't be stealing your stash.
I'm gonna put my hand over like Rosie's shoulder. Just gonna look at her. We're all gonna do it at the same time.
Okay. All right. Just have a little faith, like Pasha says. Okay.
Believe in your dad.
In your head.
Okay. Sure. Just go off, separated from everybody else, in a haunted forest. Okay. So I guess I'll go this way.
You used the dragon to beat to death another dragon. Which beat to death dragon we're holding? Yourself, Rosie.
She's gonna like point in a direction and just don't worry about me. Just keep going that way. Hopefully, I will see you again.
Valor looks a little sad by this and confused, but the beast trusts you and will start venturing into this direction.
Yay.
And then I will just kind of give Leon like a knowing look just as I walk off, and we'll just.
Since where we're going, I'm staring at Dartham and like Leon, like if both of them were like over here, I'm just looking at them.
I think Darthan would notice, and he would go, and he would like mime book. And point to Leon. and he would like, I guess he wouldn't have sign language or anything, but he would try to just like, if Pasha isn't looking and Rousseau isn't looking, just like go, like no killing.
You all go and split off into different directions. You do what so many tabletop campaigns tell you not to do, which is
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
And the temperature starts to drop considerably, and the leaves in the wind start to drop into the ground, and then snow starts to fall for each of you. And like I said, it gets very, very cold, but eventually you all come from different directions to this part of the forest. But you all reunite, coming from the different directions that you all came from. Valor immediately runs up to Pasha. Rosie immediately runs up to Leon.
Hey, did you find any good, cool herbs?
I'm gonna turn to Dartham. If you have a second, a moment.
Sure.
I'm gonna kind of pass by Dartham as I make my way to kind of the Valor. I sort of whisper a little bit into Veen, or try to see it so that Dartham hears.
I don't speak to Veen.
I know you speak ancient, so old to Veen. So you won't get all of it, but what I'm trying to say in the most basics of stuff. They're all watching. Or try to do like send a message.
Would I get that across, Hark? Because Tyrion's speaking into Veen, but I speak ancient to Veen. He's trying to say they're all watching. Would I be able to gather that?
Roll a cunning. Just roll me a straight up cunning.
Could I? Okay.
Oh no.
9.
Okay, the only thing you got from that is I'm watching you. That's what you got. I'm watching you.
And Darthan just kind of like quirks an eyebrow, like, what?
I know that's your job.
I make my way up to like Passion and Valor at this point as I'm like, is she alright?
She's fine, but I'm very concerned. There's things falling from the sky, and I don't know what this is.
And are you alright?
She's never seen
you from the
snow.
north.
Oh,
right?
you've never seen snow. No worries, this is snow.
I don't. Why is it so cold?
Pasha.
It has no right to be this
Pasha.
cold.
Pasha, it's winter. It gets cold this time at this time.
Not where I'm from.
Aren't you from? You're from
Consistent warm
Saharan.
temperatures.
You're from Saharan or Parvon up north. Of course it's warm. You're in the middle of the ocean. You're in the ocean area. It's a little bit warm.
And no one else is freaking out. I just want it noted. I don't trust this stuff.
It's snow. Let me show you something. I'm gonna grab a little bit of the snow and make it into a ball. You see this? It's a snowball.
I think Pasha, like, she pokes it. And what is its purpose?
Well, in the funny part, in normally it's nothing. It's just a snowball. But if we were to take it to a game, I'd throw it at her. As a joke.
Yeah, you can throw it at her.
I throw a snowball at her, and it just hits you in snow. Does it hurt you?
Yes. And Pasha is going to lead Valor away.
It doesn't hurt you. It's snow.
It's frozen water.
We're going over here.
As they
Okay.
walk up, I'm gonna pipe up to Daretham.
Mm-hmm.
What do you cover for?
Fuck. Not my secret to tell.
Okay. Daretham, I've been around the block a few times. I know when people are not being upfront, and Leon looks like he's about ready to, for lack of a better word, shit a brick.
Yes, I'm aware. He's surprisingly good at lying when he's not nervous.
Okay. I'll talk to him myself after this. But things gotta change with our group soon. Because right now we've been hiding about everything, and it's gonna make shit way worse down the road.
Yeah. I'll admit, before we go down into the deep roads, I'll be telling, I'll have to tell Pasha and whoever else comes with Rosie knows, so... Darren, suppose that Templar's gonna find out if he comes with us.
And I take it that third voice wasn't human.
I don't know. I think he was a human.
Not
But he's-
currently, though, right?
No. He could have been one, formerly, but no, not right now.
Okay.
Also, don't fucking trust anything that voice says. He's a maniac.
Noted.
So, first of all, I'm assuming that no one in particular has something that will be protecting them from the elements, because I don't think any of you were prepared for it to suddenly become winter.
I mean, I don't know if being a darkspawn would help with that, because darkspawn are like, they don't really cover up. So
I think you're okay, at least for right now. For the
I probably couldn't
foreseeable
last
future.
forever, but yeah.
Not forever, but you definitely can be. You're a lot more resistant than most of the others here. Valor probably is okay, at least around the same amount of okay as
Got a lot of
Daretham.
body heat and feathers and stuff.
Right. For the rest of you, though, you probably don't want to be in this season for too much longer, because otherwise, things are going to start. Penalties are going to start being inflicted on you. So try to solve this problem as quickly as you can.
Hypothermia.
Rosie is starting to shiver a little bit, and as she's shivering, she actually goes into her pack and she pulls out a bottle that has a orange substance, and it's like swirling, even without her moving, it's swirling. And she looks at Leon and she says, Here, Leon, you should probably take this, as she's holding it up to you.
Oh, are you sure? You seem much colder than I am.
Oh, she says, I'm a dwarf, so we're a little hardier.
Meanwhile, like Dartham's standing aside and is like not even shaking yet.
I mean, I'd feel better if, you used your supplies on yourself. I do appreciate the sentiment, but
But Leon, this is your forest, and we're going to your home. So if anyone should have it, it should be you.
Oh, Rosie, I really do appreciate it. How about we save it until, well, one of us gets cold. I really do appreciate it, and I don't want you to think I'm ungrateful. Man, I'd enjoy it if I didn't have to worry about you.
Oh, really? She asks.
Yeah.
Well, that's really sweet.
I think it's.
Okay.
I mean, we wouldn't be in this situation if you didn't have the vial yourself. So it's up to you in the end.
My dad always says to always be prepared, so well, I think if it takes a while for us, then you definitely should consider taking it.
All right. Well, we best solve this puzzle quickly then.
Friends, I hate to be the bearer of news, bad news anyway, but condition-wise, with what we have to get out of here quickly, and until cold's gonna creep into us, and
Yeah,
give me a
let's
frostbite.
And
let's
anyone,
investigate this site.
I think, as Dartham is like walking by and starting to look around, Leon and Tyrion would hear him mutter under his breath,
Oh, just kiss already.
Anyone who chooses to hear that may choose to hear it without even rolling, if they choose to hear it. Leon included, but he doesn't have to hear it.
He's going to blush, but it's going to be covered up by the cold. Just.
So, everyone roll a perception scene. So anyone who rolled a below a 9 will only see what it looks to be this pile of wood here is actually a wood furnace, and it seems to have there seems to be fire burning in the furnace, not enough to keep everyone warm, but it is a furnace of some intense heat in there. Over here, it's curious. It also looks like a furnace, but it looks like it feels like the opposite of furnace. It's extreme cold, like colder than it is out in the environment. So it's almost like a furnace of ice. People who've got between a 10 or a 15, this thing over here that Sam pointed out appears to be a semi-transparent door, just like and it's just a door just standing on the ground. Your hand passes through it. It's not physical, and you can look all around it. It's as if it's made of ice, and there does seem to be a keyhole of some sort in this semi-transparent door.
I see.
Anyone who got a 50, does anyone got higher than a 20, just out of curiosity?
Nope, I had a 15
Okay.
highest.
15 to 20. Russo, you actually see up in the sky what appears to be a balloon? There's like a balloon floating up in the sky right now, overhead, which is unusual for being in the middle of the woods. It seems high enough that you don't think that you can reach it just by climbing up the tree. You don't think you can just reach it.
Is there any string attached to the balloon, or is it just like the latex part of a balloon, not the string part of the balloon?
Russo, you do see a string attached to the balloon, But I would say that you can't notice any other details other than that.
Okay.
And that is all you guys can see with those perception checks.
I'm gonna just tap Leon on the shoulder and point up.
Huh.
What do you think that's for?
I don't know. But we've got 2 forges here. Do we have to forge something?
My thought is, perhaps we need to use the furnace to forge a key, and then make it extremely cold to make the ice door solid enough to put the keyhole in.
We do have Valor, so we could retrieve the balloon if required, but...
And no, Valor is
dead.
not. No more flying in this place.
Mm.
We're not ending up in the ground again.
Alright, well,
How?
let me pull the string.
What are you asking?
I was gonna say, how far is the balloon? Like up in the air?
Like I said, like maybe like 5 or 6 stories above.
Like-
5 or 6 stories.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that
it's
requires
not
flight.
like it's not like White Spire high. It's not like
Alright,
that.
that's
It's
still high.
it's way closer to you than the White Spire was.
Still requires flight. It still requires flight, though.
How far down does the string go from it?
I mean, it's maybe it's a regular string, as if you were holding up the balloon with a string. So like, I don't know, 3 feet, 3 feet maybe.
Does it seem to be like moving, like there is wind and stuff, and it's not like frozen, or is it just like a stiff piece?
It's just kind of floating around in the general area. It doesn't seem to be flying any higher or lower than it is. It's just kind of floating around.
Could we pop the balloon?
Probably.
Yeah.
If I swap chakra, would I be able to fly up and go get it?
You certainly can try.
That's a good idea.
I could shoot it.
Isn't it take an hour to swap?
It takes
Fine.
No,
5
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
In him.
I could shoot it.
What do you have right now, Russo?
I've got Abyssal, but I've got 4 stem points because we were allowing
Yeah,
it.
Breath of Flight is mine, so I could switch with you.
Tyrion does have a sniper rifle.
I could shoot it.
Do you want to use the bullet, though?
I'd have 4 bullets left.
I say, let me get the other chakra and I'll go get it.
We should look around as you're switching chakras to find any material we can forge into a key.
Then there's wood over there. Can I put in the? Is this a wood pile over here?
No, that's not woodpile. That's something else. Do you want to do a search or investigate or?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
investigate.
While they're doing that, me and Russo are gonna start swapping our chakras.
Alright.
Okay.